Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Royale 3 with me, Antolion. And we were gonna sell stuff that we had just picked up, I believe. I should probably be more careful. So we bought that for 240, and that we'll want to buy more of. And that we'll want to buy as much as possible of. And just continue buying the rest of this stuff. We're making a lot of money now. And we'll continue heading east, west? No, that's east. And we'll look, and we only need 32,000 more, and it's pretty steep. And that will make us a mariner. Which will not, unfortunately, be enough to create buildings and stuff. But we will look at our trading outs and make sure they're all good. 476, 4,000. This one lost a lot of money, but I think it just made its first trek or something. And this one, so yeah, we're making good deals of money. The Panda is in San Juan, and we will do what we always do. San Juan's probably not going to have a lot of stuff for us to buy, but it will have some. Look at all the cocoa that they had, and they don't have any of that, and they don't really have any rum. Okay. And St. Tom. And again, making sure we have as much as possible. And then cotton, tobacco, no meat, and rum. Sell the bread, and now we get some cocoa. Cocoa is probably the most plentiful that I've found. I'm not really sure why, but we'll be able to buy a bunch of it, bring it back to New Orleans, and maybe buy a new ship, or see where our rank's gonna be at. So going to St. Kitts, our wealth continues to go up. You can see we're making a lot of money with barely having to pay anything. And still buying stuff, especially the cocoa. See, this has a literal ton, well, more than a ton of cocoa. I was just able to buy like 122 cocoa, which is pretty insane. Especially since the English have just ported all the way over here. But let's buy some more stuff. Let's see how much cocoa. We can get to definitely less cocoa. But we can buy pretty much nothing, so I guess we'll head down to Guadeloupe. And hopefully pick up some more cocoa. And bread. And corn. One fruit apparently. And one brick. Again, the variety. These are all, you can see the population of all these towns is like 900, which means that they only have 9 businesses employing workers. You can see them up here. Like they got wheat and they're building some more, so they're actually gonna get up to 1,000. That's cool for them. Oh, small ship here. Okay, and what can I sell here? And I can buy more cocoa, of course. And and sell bread and buy more. So yeah, the demand, the supply of goods is not incredibly high because of how little production there is. But we'll fix that in the French part, at least, with our when we start building businesses, we'll have plenty of production. More production than you could shake a stick at. But I don't think we'll be producing sticks. Okay, and we'll continue into St. Lucia. Just getting as much cocoa as possible. And selling that and getting more cocoa. And what else can I sell? And them buy, of course. And Granada. All these places are producing the same type of stuff. But we're getting close. We need only 9,000 more. And we'll be able to do that by just continuing to buy this. And the selling, of course. And Porto Santo. Oh, there goes the treasure fleet. I'm just gonna finish up by buying this. It's the English treasure fleet. Probably heading to Margarita. So if we look, they don't have any cocoa because they just sold it, all of it. There's more down here, but I'm gonna finish up by buying tobacco. And hopefully, yep, we can just buy enough. So now we have way more cocoa than we will ever really need. And then tobacco. So we'll take that all there, and we only need 1,500. Oh, and we just hit it. So next up is actually Sailor, so we need 80,000 in order to build buildings, and there's the French treasure fleet. So if we need 80,000, we'll see how much we are after this. You can see that they want cocoa, so that's good. And we will sell off a shit ton. And just completely dump all that. And that 80,000 fell down to 60,000. How much can I sell? So we're just gonna finish off selling the rest of this cocoa. And then some more. I think we should be able to sell the rest in Tampa. Not quite. So then we'll head back over to New Orleans and see if we can just offload the remaining 3. Yep, you can see, went by pretty fast. So since we're in New Orleans,
as you can see, business with us can be good indeed.
Buy a new ship. Let's go through our trade routes first. And see, we're looking at right here, 47%, 34%, 47%. So yeah, not really anything that we need to buy a new ship for. They only have a flute. I have enough money, so I'm going to do it. I'm also going to repair. And this flute will become the ram. We'll get all the sailors. And we will set up a trade route. Since it has 500 goods, I think this trade route is going to go and be a really long one. They go from New Orleans to Tampa to Andros, to the Turk Islands, to Isabella, St. Tom, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua, Guadeloupe, and then work its way back. And so it will take a whole month and visit 16 towns, but it will, and we're at war with Spain. You know what, I don't think that would really work out, so I am going to let's see, a good trade route. Well, we got all those. We got that, so we're gonna go, and I am not gonna care what we're at war with because I am a trader with a D and occasionally a T, I guess. So we'll go this route. This route's pretty good. And we will just plan that route out. Actually, you know what? I think we will try to go with profit. So we'll see how that goes. And we still have 40,000. So I'm just going to fast forward and see our wealth go up. And hopefully get sailor pretty soon.
A convoy is in trouble.
And of course, the koala is did not have a good trade route. Okay. So we are almost there. Oh, we made a huge sell, and we are now sailors. So now that we are sailors, and the next rank is bosun, and we need 100,000 wealth for that. We'll head into Tampa.
Keep it up. You are already very popular with.
We'll go to the architect, and you can see we can buy a license. But we have to build 3 things. We already have a warehouse. So I'm going to build 2 residences. And I'm going to claim this island, this part of the island for myself. So you can see we can't build any of the production buildings right now because we have to finish building these 2, and they need building materials. So we can just go to Tampa and see what they might need. They probably just need wood and bricks. So we'll find where there's bricks sold. I think so. There's wood in Biloxi, but I don't think we need wood. There's bricks in New Orleans, so we'll take the Panda and go back to New Orleans.
Convoy is in trouble.
The Ram has just done its first, so it lost 20. And in New Orleans, we will buy a lot of brick. And we'll go and make sure they have wood. And hopefully that will be enough. It may not be. I probably should have paid better attention, but we'll just sell that. And we will look in Tampa.
Please remember that a city's administrator will offer you contracts.
So there still needs stuff.
These contracts usually have something to do
okay,
with supplying the city. They are not only financially rewarding, but also increase your reputation in the city
this one started.
And the nation.
Well, that was weird. That's the church. So, administrator doesn't tell me anything. If I go to the docks... this is my warehouse. They should have plenty. I don't know why this isn't building. What do you need? You have a lack of building materials. And they have... oh. They have no bricks, okay. Don't know, I thought they did, but I guess we'll go to Havana, which I know has bricks. Pick up some. I'll just pick up a shit ton. I'm not really doing this for the profit, so... Now, my trade routes... the camel and the ram hasn't made any money. They were all kind of bad in the last one. So... both of them are being... whoa. Tampa. What happened to your trees? I don't know how it's supposed to happen. I am currently fast forwarding, so these can be built. I don't really... see, we got one residence. It is for poor people. And then this one will be done in one day. So, I can now go to the architect. And I will purchase that, and I will build. So what I want to build here is... I really kind of want dyes. So I have two houses. Each house will allow enough people to fill one business. So I want this on the edge of the water. Just I think that'd be the most picturesque. And I'll build one more.
Investing in our city.
And I fixed the trees, so you're welcome a little bit, Tampa. But we're gonna need more stuff. Currently, there's a treasure map for sale, so we'll buy it. And we'll go and do this. And then I will bet. Oops, I wasn't actually paying attention. And I don't care. So we need to head out to Porto Santo. Which I don't think I know where that is. Porto Santo. Oh, that's all the way down here, huh? So I think we'll eventually get bricks to Tampa.
Congratulations on your new plant. The goods that plant produces are
So we're currently have the plant built, and we're still waiting for this next one, which is building. But you can see nobody works here, but they're coming. They should start working here soon. There must have been a new plant put up for some reason. But we do have a plant coming, and this will produce dyes. And we have a trade route that trades in dyes coming out of Tampa. I think it's that one. And we will have to edit that route so that it will not buy dyes from the Florida Keys. And it won't buy them from there, but we'll just pick up the max number of dyes from the warehouse. And that should do it. And we'll just see, we're getting people in. If we want a faster way to get people in, we can just bring them. But to do that, we're gonna want a bigger ship. So the one down here is in Porto Santo. And there's supposed to be a castaway. There he is. Oops. Didn't mean to click on it like that. Well, what we will get from bringing him back to his mom will be a map. But we will handle that next time. And I will see you guys later.